If you took the whole universe and emptied out all of its contents, what would be left? Would there be a pure void, nothing but, well, nothingness? Or is true nothingness just an abstract idea that doesn't square with how things actually are? Is there some irreducible substance to the universe and reality itself? This idea has vexed some of the smartest minds in history, but modern physics is converging on a surprising answer to the question, what is nothing? Imagine a box, sealed, made of thick metal. Now suck out all of the air so that there are no atoms or molecules bouncing around inside. What's left in the box? How about just nothing? True emptiness. Well, there's a problem with that. Say you have two asteroids floating in space, separated by nothing, so that literally nothing was between them. Wouldn't that mean they were in contact with each other? And if not, then what exactly gives the space between them the property of distance? Is that really nothing? One way out of this is to say that there must be an invisible, frictionless medium permeating all of space, serving as a frame of reference. This has at various times been called the ether. Isaac Newton was a proponent of the ether idea. It made it easy to define how an object moves or rotates in space. And James Clerk Maxwell, who united electricity and magnetism, liked the idea too. It was a nice way to explain how things like light waves get around. But it wasn't long until another question arose. If there really is an ether permeating all of space, then it should be possible to measure how fast Earth is traveling relative to it. Problem was, no experiment could measure this speed. And with no evidence to support its existence, the idea of an ether had to be tossed out. This was a victory for the proponents of the pure void idea, but the party didn't last. Quantum physicists like Heisenberg and Bohr discovered that tiny particles like electrons behave unpredictably. For example, you can never precisely know an electron's position and momentum. And what's true for particles is also true for waves and things like electric and magnetic fields. So let's go back to that empty box. We took out all of the particles, and it's made of metal, so no electric fields can be inside. But even though the average electric field inside is zero, at the atomic level, quantum uncertainty means that tiny local fields surge back and forth. Each of those local fields contains energy, which means that even though the fields themselves may cancel out, the average energy in the box is greater than zero. And this isn't just limited to electricity. It's true for all sorts of fields, waves, and even particles. That supposedly empty box actually contains energy. And the craziest thing is that that energy can be, and has been, measured in experiments. So as far as we know, you can never have truly empty space. There will always be energy present. In a way, this is like the old school idea of the ether. It's not an absolute frame of reference, but it does have physically measurable properties. And it may even be the mysterious dark energy that drives the ongoing expansion of the universe. So while the idea of a true void might still make sense as an abstract concept, as far as physics is concerned, there's no such thing as nothing.